Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lecture on heuristic search and the A-star algorithm. In our previous lectures, we discussed uninformed search techniques such as breadth-first search and depth-first search. Those algorithms explored nodes systematically, but they did not use any additional knowledge about the problem. Today, we move to a more intelligent approach called informed search. Heuristic search algorithms use problem-specific knowledge to guide the search toward the goal more efficiently. Among these algorithms, the A-star algorithm is one of the most powerful and widely used methods in artificial intelligence. In this lecture, we will understand what heuristic search means, how heuristic functions work, the concept of informed search, and the working of the A-star algorithm. We will also discuss examples and practical applications from navigation systems, robotics, and game AI. By the end of this session, you will understand how intelligent systems make smarter decisions by predicting the best possible path instead of blindly exploring every option. Let us understand the concept of informed search in more detail. Informed search algorithms use additional knowledge about the problem domain to guide the search process intelligently. Unlike uninformed search algorithms such as BFS and DFS, informed search does not explore nodes blindly. Instead, it uses estimates to predict which path is more likely to reach the goal efficiently. This additional knowledge is called a heuristic function. A heuristic function estimates how close the current state is to the goal state. For example, when you use a GPS navigation system, the application estimates the remaining distance to your destination and chooses routes that appear more promising. That estimated distance acts as a heuristic. Because of this guidance, informed search algorithms usually explore fewer nodes, reduce computation time, and improve efficiency. The slide also highlights an important point. Informed search helps intelligent systems make smarter decisions about which path should be explored first. This ability to prioritize promising paths is what makes heuristic search extremely powerful in artificial intelligence. Now that we understand informed search, let us focus on the most important concept behind it, the heuristic function. A heuristic is a function that estimates how close the current state is to the goal state. In simple words, it acts like a prediction or intelligent guess that helps the algorithm decide which path appears more promising. The heuristic function is generally represented as h of n. Here, h of n represents the estimated cost from node n to the goal node. This estimate helps the algorithm move toward the solution faster instead of exploring every possible path. For example, if you are traveling to a destination, you may estimate which road looks shorter based on distance or traffic conditions. That estimation acts as a heuristic. A well-designed heuristic is very important because accurate estimates improve search efficiency significantly. Good heuristics reduce unnecessary exploration, improve speed, and help algorithms find optimal solutions efficiently. However, if the heuristic estimate is poor or inaccurate, the algorithm may waste time exploring less useful paths. So, the quality of the heuristic directly affects the performance of informed search algorithms such as A-star. Now that we understand heuristic functions, let us move forward and study why heuristics are so important in intelligent search systems. The main purpose of heuristics is to make search algorithms more efficient and intelligent. In large search spaces, exploring every possible path is often computationally expensive and time-consuming. Heuristics help reduce this problem by guiding the algorithm toward promising directions. One major advantage is reducing unnecessary exploration. Instead of checking paths that are unlikely to lead to the goal, the algorithm focuses only on the most relevant possibilities. Another important purpose is improving efficiency. Because fewer nodes are explored, the search process becomes faster and consumes fewer computational resources. Heuristics also help algorithms reach the goal faster compared to blind search methods like BFS or DFS. This becomes extremely useful in complex AI problems where millions of possible states may exist. Finally, heuristics help search algorithms handle large state spaces efficiently. Applications such as robotics, GPS navigation, and game AI rely heavily on heuristic guidance because exhaustive exploration would otherwise be impractical. Now that we understand why heuristics are useful, let us discuss what makes a heuristic function good and reliable. A good heuristic function should possess certain important characteristics to ensure efficient and optimal search. The first characteristic is admissibility. An admissible heuristic never overestimates the actual cost to reach the goal. This property is very important because it guarantees that algorithms like A-star can still find the optimal solution. The second characteristic is consistency. A consistent heuristic satisfies the triangle inequality principle, meaning the estimated cost should always remain logically consistent between neighboring nodes. Consistency helps avoid repeated exploration and improves efficiency. The third characteristic is efficiency. A heuristic should be computationally simple to calculate. If computing the heuristic itself becomes expensive, the search process slows down. The final characteristic is accuracy. The closer the heuristic estimate is to the actual remaining cost, the better the algorithm performs. Accurate heuristics reduce unnecessary node exploration and improve overall search speed. So, an ideal heuristic should be accurate, efficient, admissible, and consistent. Now that we understand the properties of good heuristics, let us look at some practical examples used in real-world AI systems. Let us now discuss some common examples of heuristic functions used in artificial intelligence. The first example is GPS navigation. Navigation systems often use straight line distance, also known as Euclidean distance, to estimate how far a destination is from the current location. Even though roads may curve, the straight line estimate provides useful guidance for route planning. Another important example is the Manhattan distance heuristic. This heuristic is commonly used in grid-based environments where movement is allowed only horizontally and vertically. The Manhattan distance is calculated as the absolute difference between the x-coordinates plus the absolute difference between the y-coordinates. It measures the total horizontal and vertical distance between 2 points. This heuristic is widely used in robotics, pathfinding, and puzzle-solving problems. The slide also mentions the 8 puzzle problem. In this problem, heuristics may count the number of misplaced tiles or the total distance of tiles from their correct positions. These estimates help the algorithm determine which puzzle state is closer to the solution. These examples clearly show how heuristic functions provide intelligent guidance and improve search efficiency in real-world applications. Now that we understand heuristic functions, let us look at the two major types of informed search algorithms commonly used in artificial intelligence. The first type is greedy best first search. This algorithm selects the node that appears closest to the goal based only on the heuristic value. It uses the heuristic function h of n. The algorithm always chooses the node with the lowest estimated distance to the goal. Because of this approach, greedy best first search is usually very fast. However, it has one major limitation. Since it considers only the heuristic estimate and ignores the actual path cost, it may not always produce the optimal solution. So, greedy search focuses mainly on speed rather than guaranteed optimality. The second type is A* search. A* improves upon greedy search by combining the actual path cost and the heuristic estimate. It uses the evaluation function as f of n equals g of n plus h of n. Here, g of n represents the actual cost from the start node to the current node, and h of n represents the estimated cost from the current node to the goal. By combining both values, A* makes more balanced and intelligent decisions. As a result, A* is capable of finding the optimal solution when an admissible heuristic is used. So, in summary, greedy search is faster but not always optimal, whereas A* is both efficient and optimal in many practical situations. Now that we understand the types of informed search, let us study the A* algorithm in detail and understand how it works step by step. Now that we understand informed search techniques, let us move to one of the most powerful algorithms in artificial intelligence, the A* search algorithm. A* combines the strengths of two important approaches, uniform cost search and greedy best first search. Uniform cost search focuses on the actual path cost, while greedy search focuses mainly on heuristic estimates. A* intelligently combines both ideas to find efficient and optimal solutions. The core principle of A* is very simple. The algorithm always selects the node with the lowest estimated total cost. This total cost includes the cost already traveled and the estimated remaining cost to the goal. Because of this balanced decision-making approach, A* can explore paths intelligently instead of blindly searching all possibilities. This makes A* highly effective in navigation systems, robotics, game AI, and intelligent planning systems. Now that we understand the main idea behind A*, let us study the mathematical formula that drives the algorithm. The heart of the A* algorithm is its evaluation function. This function helps the algorithm decide which node should be explored next. The evaluation function is written as f of n equals g of n plus h of n. Let us understand each component carefully. First, g of n. This represents the actual path cost from the start node to the current node. Second, h of n. This represents the heuristic estimate from the current node to the goal node. Finally, f of n. This is the total estimated cost of the solution path through the current node. The algorithm always chooses the node with the smallest f of n value for expansion. This intelligent combination of actual cost and estimated cost allows a star to make balanced and efficient decisions. Now that we understand the evaluation function, let us discuss the important characteristics of a star search. A star search has several important characteristics that make it one of the most effective search algorithms. The first characteristic is that it uses heuristics. The heuristic function helps estimate the remaining cost to the goal, enabling smarter node selection. The second characteristic is completeness. A star is a complete algorithm, meaning it is guaranteed to find a solution if one exists within a finite search space. The third characteristic is optimality. When the heuristic is admissible, meaning it never overestimates the actual cost, a star always finds the lowest cost optimal path. Another important characteristic is that a star is priority queue based. Nodes are ordered according to their f of n values. The node with the smallest estimated total cost gets the highest priority for exploration. These characteristics make a star both intelligent and reliable for complex problem-solving tasks. Now let us study the step-by-step working procedure of the algorithm. Let us now understand how the A-star algorithm works step by step. Step 1. Insert the start node into the open list. The open list contains nodes waiting to be explored. Step 2. Compute the evaluation value using f of n equals g of n plus h of n. Step 3. Select the node with the lowest f of n value. This node is considered the most promising path toward the goal. Step 4. Check whether the selected node is the goal node. If yes, the algorithm stops and returns the solution path. If not, expand the node and generate neighboring nodes. Step 5. Update neighboring nodes with actual cost, heuristic estimate, and total evaluation value. The process repeats until the goal state is reached. This continuous evaluation and intelligent node selection make a star highly efficient compared to uninformed search methods. Now let us apply this understanding to an example graph. Here we have a weighted graph for demonstrating the A-star algorithm. In this example, the start node is A, and the goal node is J. The graph is weighted, meaning each edge has an associated cost. These edge costs represent the actual distance or travel cost between nodes. The algorithm begins from node A and explores neighboring nodes based on the smallest estimated total cost. Unlike BFS or DFS, a star does not simply explore level by level or depth by depth. Instead, it intelligently evaluates the cost already traveled and the estimated remaining distance to the goal. This allows the algorithm to focus on the most promising path. To make these decisions, a star uses heuristic values assigned to each node. Let us examine those heuristic values next. This slide shows the heuristic values assigned to each node in the graph. The heuristic value represents the estimated remaining cost from a node to the goal node J. For example, node A has heuristic value 7, node C has heuristic value 4, and the goal node J has heuristic value 0. The goal node always has heuristic value 0 because no further distance remains to reach the goal. During execution, a star combines the actual path cost and these heuristic estimates to calculate the evaluation function. These heuristic values help the algorithm predict which path is most likely to lead efficiently toward the goal. Now let us perform the A-star traversal step by step using the example graph and heuristic values. Our goal is to move from node A to node J while selecting the path with the lowest estimated total cost. We begin at node A for the start node. F of A equals G of A plus H of A. Since A is the starting node, the actual path cost is 0. Therefore F of A equals H of A, which is 8. Now we expand node A and evaluate its neighboring nodes. From the graph, A to B has cost 2, A to C has cost 4, and A to D has cost 3. Now let us calculate the evaluation values. For node B, f of B equals 8. For node C, f of C equals 8. For node D, f of D equals 8. All three nodes currently have the same evaluation value. Any node can be chosen for the next step. Before choosing the next node, we move node A from open list to closed list as A has been explored. Suppose we chose node B as the next node. At every step, the algorithm keeps track of the parent node. For B, parent node is A. Now we expand node B and evaluate its neighboring nodes. Neighbor of B is A and E. Node A is in closed list, so only node E is considered. From the graph, B to E cost 5 and A to B cost 2. So G of E is the cost from A to E, which is 2 plus 5. H of E is 8. So F of E is 7 plus 8. After this, node B is moved to closed list. Now, open list contains nodes C, D and E. F of C and D are same. So any node can be chosen. Suppose node C is chosen as the next node. Now from C, we explore neighboring nodes and continue updating the costs. The process is repeated until node J is reached. Once node J is found, algorithm terminates. The solution path is found using the parent node that the algorithm keeps track of. Path length is the cost from A to J, that is G, J. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next lecture.